say that Canadian politicians are exaggerating the truth and are making residents feel as though Iranians pose a threat and are creating what they're calling Iranophobia. In September 2012, Canada closed its embassy in Iran and declared that all Iranian diplomats in Canada leave the country.
When he first became Prime Minister, he said to the press, "By the time I'm finished, you won't recognize Canada." And at the time, it was thought to be just arrogance. Well, he's steadily kind of doing that, and we're not noticing.
Yet, written on Canada's government website, it states links between Iranians and Canadians are as strong as they have ever been. Some critics say that couldn't be further from the truth, and the government has taken it a step further by spreading an anti-Iran campaign. Just this week, the Canadian government released a statement claiming some Iranians trying to come to Canada have sinister motives.
It's always a mistake to beat the drums of war, conflict, and anger. It's always better to figure out a way to a peaceful resolution of disputes.
Even more criticism involves the Canadian media, who some say only push the government's agenda to scare Canadians about Iran.
Canadian media is very polite. Journalists here are extremely polite. They don't shove enough, and because they don't shove, we don't find out.
The Iranian Ministry of Foreign Affairs has described Canada's motives as hostile. Critics say Canada is following the U.S. in creating fear of Muslims.
Harper's always struck me as someone who kind of wants to emulate the American approach to many things, to the economy, to terror.
The government has also warned Canadians not to travel to Iran, saying if they do, they should expect possible questioning, arrest, or detention. Ashante Hathaway, Press TV, Montreal.